Here are things that my parents did that were normal to me and not normal. It's Fun Fact Friday, except instead of a fun fact, it's another horrifying story. Grab your mug and check your tea color. My mom used to ground me if I was home on a Friday night because she didn't want to raise a loser. When my parents separated before they got divorced, they split our house in two, and there was my mom's side and my dad's side, and I would have to mediate between the two. They would send me to send messages to each other, and they were always colorful. My dad asked me to record a song with him growing up, and when I started singing it, I realized that it was about the woman he was cheating on my mom with. My mom used to disappear for like days at a time to prove that she couldn't stand to be around me, and she would come back with pens and napkins and matchbooks from the Red Roof Inn and then scatter them around the house so that I thought she had stayed at the Red Roof Inn, and she had not stayed at the Red Roof Inn. I was only shown affection growing up when I was doing something high achieving, so like good grades, lead in the play, that kind of thing. And my brother was the favorite. Meanwhile, he almost flunked out of middle school and high school. My parents wouldn't pay for anything college related. They said that if I wanted to go to college, I would have to pay. So I paid for my SAT books, SAT prep, taking the SAT, everything. And when it was time for my brother to apply to school, they paid for everything and then asked for me to tutor him because they didn't know how the process works. We had like 16 to 20 pets growing up, and my mom would just rehome different ones while we were at school. Fun surprise. My parents would get into such bad fights growing up that at one point my mom threw an iron lamp at my dad trying to him, and it missed and it hit my bed frame and left a nice big chip in my bed frame. And when people would ask how I got a chip in my bed frame, I would tell them that story just totally unfazed, and that's not normal. When my parents finally got divorced, my dad took my mom to court for years to have nothing in writing that required him to see his kids. The first time I moved out of state, my mom sent me pictures of people with cancer and said that I gave them cancer. I have so many more.